Alright, we've got a Porsche 924 showed up yet again, and along with some aircraft, some PC-21s, interrupting my filming again. In any case, we're going to work on a little bit of this. We've got some electrical issues and a bit of condensation and some lights and stuff. We'll work through it all and figure out what we can do. The problems with Porsche 924. The fuse box is in a really spot. Right, today we're chasing headlight problems in a Porsche 924. We're going to start with the fuses way down under here. Right, we've tested all the fuses, and
fuses are in good.
Yeah, all the fuses are good, except for number 10 that fell out. We'll have to put that back in. Alright, so we removed the original Volkswagen relay here, and it's still in the standard pinout too. We'll take this into the lab supply and test it. Alright, back in the senior engineer's workshop again. We've got our lab supply set to 12 volts. Put a couple of probes on this and see if it clicks. The coil is between 30 and S. So between 30 and S there. So it clicks. So what I'll get you to do now is between 56 and 56A and B. Just hold it on, it can stay on. Okay, now put it on that one. So we are seeing the contact go over limit, so it is, there we go, it's working. Alright, so your relay contacts, both sides of the relay contact are working. Alright, so fuse, headlight switch is working. That might be just the changeover relay, and I think it goes in that way. I think we go in like that, push back in. Okay, one of these others could be the headlight relay. And there's a couple of extras here that are not on the diagram that I don't recognize. We'll have to work that out. Alright, so we had a bit of a look here. We identified that these two relays hiding in here, the modern relays, are not connected to the headlights. They are connected to a set of aftermarket thermo fans that are in here. Probably a sensible idea with this thing, but not headlight relays. We're going to break out some ancient testing tools here. Take our test screwdriver and we'll hook her over to a negative terminal here, order the chassis. When you touch something here, that little light and the handle lights up there, and that is really handy for a number of things. We can test if there's power to the headlights. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put our hand on these relays while he turns the headlights on and off and see which one clicks.
Alright, the power's going on from the ignition.
Yep,
right,
you're good.
Okay. Now,
right, that one's clicked.
Switching the headlights on that pop up.
Yep.
Right?
Okay.
Headlights are up and on.
Yep.
Hey, high beams are working.
That one there is a high beam relay. That's clicking right there.
Look at that.
Okay, let me see if they're actually, they appear to be working.
Tell me about the right hand side one, I can't tell.
Go have a look. Maybe we just needed to reseat the relay. So this one is working. Yep, that one is working. Let's have a look here. Yep, both working. Good job.
Alright, you ready for the next issue?
I'm glad that was nice and simple, just reseating a relay. Alright. Right, now we're going to work out the cosmetics. I'm pretty sure this tucks in like that, by the look of it. I think that's all it needs to do.
Alright, sweet.
Alright. Alright, in my senior engineer's collection is this little magnet pickup tool. Doesn't look very unremarkable, or looks fairly unremarkable. So you look under the cap here, and this has got a windscreen washer cleaning tool, and this is also used for adjusting the balls in windscreen washers. I have never seen another one like this, nor has my senior engineer. He bought it off a travelling tool person. If you know what these are called and where we might find them, I'd love to know. Alright, so the gas struts on this are knackered, so we've put our improvised stopper in here and just a bit of safety tape. One thing I noticed that is interesting, the demisters on here use the gas struts as part of the electrical contact, although there is a wire going in here as well, so it's just interesting how all that works. I think the wire is for the rear wipers. They could potentially have used an additional 2 wires for the demisters, but I don't know why. Alright, so final problem on this for the day is a bit of fog in this rear light. I've got to figure out how to get the rear lights out. I'm told it's just 4 bolts, so it should be easy, but I'm skeptical. Alright, so 8mm socket, There we go. That's doing up. We want to undo. Put in lefty loosey mode. We'll loosen them all up and then I'll get the screwdriver handle on the socket. That one's loose. That is going to need the screwdriver handle for it. I don't think there's another one underneath. Hopefully we don't have a catastrophic departure from the vehicle and see it slamming on the ground. Now, where are we? Doesn't look like there's a clip. That connector is full of water though. We'll give that a contact clean before we put it back together.
Right. That'd be because
it should be free. Should being the key word. Is there another nut in here somewhere? Right, we were looking at getting the assembly out, but we took the back plate off. The globes come out with a back plate. That's some German engineering there that I really appreciate, and it's got the Volkswagen logo on it. Made by Hella, but for Volkswagen. So interesting stuff. Alright, when we did open this up, these contacts had a bit of water in them. They still do. I'm going to hit it with some of this circuit board cleaner. I have some electrical cleaner lube somewhere as well, which is designed for exactly this task. So this should help get some of the water out, clean the contacts up a bit. Now that we know there's a number 6 down there, because I did think it was funny that there was only 5. Now, there was one we're missing, and actually kind of makes sense. They put a little groove in the plastic to accommodate it. So this we need to move out of the way. Right. Let me pull this out.
slide it straight out towards you.
Yep. Yep. Okay, that's out. I'm just going to be gentle with this seal, although it's going to pull apart on the top there. Alright. Yeah, no, this is butyl tape. That's what this is.
Okay, so you can
you can buy that by the roll. I think I have some somewhere. Alright, we finally resorted to using an air compressor to blow the last bit out. Washed it off. And now we're going to put it back in. And hopefully I'm not the one that gets the blame for dropping it.
That's in at the top, that's in at the bottom. Alright.
I don't want to bump too. It's 3 of 6. Not 3 of 5 like we previously thought. Number 4 of 6. 5 of 6. That one's going to fall off if I don't give it a bit of help. There we go. Oh. Is that a... Oh, that's your rear washer. What is that that's full of water? Alright, so...
I'd whack that back on so there's no more.
Yep. Needs a little hose clamp on it actually. Here you go, you can tie the rest up if you want. And so we put contact cleaner on the globe assembly and freed up the globes. So they're nice and clear now. And so there was a little plastic nut thingy in between that little slot there. That's better. That's better aligned. That is a keyed connector. So there's 3 keys, that's the bottom one. So that should go that way. So what are we? 1, 2, and there's a third one in position. So that should be, I don't want to force it till I'm sure. There we go. That should be good. Alright, now we test the lights and see how many don't work. Okay, so Porsche 924, not as bad as I would have thought to fix. I've seen plenty worse, but I still wouldn't own one. It's just a little bit too close to the ground for me and not really enough headroom. Kind of much prefer my camper or my 4-wheel drive Perenti as well. But yes, this is 6-wheel drive. I appreciate this and I've been camping in it the last few days. Anyway, that's it for this video. We've got all our goals completed. We'll catch you in the next one. Have fun.